streak saver. Let's see, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were in the middle of a pointless war against Shornhelm over here. Because I actually needed to get out here to liberate my own territory from rebels, and the game crashed, so we have lost 6 months or something. This is a lot of progress. We have just had vaporize. But that's okay. Hey, that's a battle. Does that count for the war score? Oh, we flipped to 2% all of a sudden. Apparently... Squishing that one stack was 3 war scores. So does that put us in the positive? It's close enough. Actually, come over here to this fort. Let's knock that out. That way we cut off his ability to move this way. Oh, that's our settler person. Is there another one of those we can get? No. We'll get you and we'll fire the rest. And we'll get some new people in a month or two. Okay, old Daedroth is self-sustaining, so I think I just want to keep colonizing next to it. They're going to go squash separatists that will give them land. I love this game sometimes. Right, and there's that rebel stack way down there. We're not going to get to that anytime soon. Game's running much better tonight than it did yesterday. Or today than last night. Whatever. English. It's hard. So, Portston and Dudefellas look like their war is over. Do I have access to their land normally? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's knock this out. What do we got to choose from this time? +1 missionary. Just less bad stuff all around. More missionary strength. War score versus other religions. -25%. Now, it doesn't seem like a bad deal. Doesn't seem like a bad deal at all. Okay, we're not gonna catch that guy, and that's fine. But let's get over here and siege these things down. Oh, he's got to go way around, huh? Alright, well, never mind. Right there. I'm here to Crest Shade. So he's going to sit on that fort. I don't think we can sneak up on it. Let's get up here. Let's see if we can kind of hem him in with his own fortresses. Most of the swarm is just staying out of this, huh? I guess it's so far away. I have a little army somewhere. Yeah, let's bring you up here. Just sit on that fort. Okay, keep an eye on the whole theater here. Nice. We now have dude's army trapped by his own fortress. Let's knock this one down. And just stay there, guys. Okay, let's put the bigger army. That'll work. There's so many forts out here, man, it's ridiculous. We'll be the defenders and what? Mountain? That bodes well. Yeah, I don't think things are going so well for these guys. They were doing pretty good right there for a little while. They won some naval engagements and stuff. In fact, they still won a couple little ones. But when it comes to actually fighting, kind of kicking their butt. Now, see, I want their stuff up here. Why would I get, like... Why would I end this off when they have land I want? I want to take this. just gonna spend the points. Freedom Gate. Great place, great town. Get onto boats. Get on the boats. I can't believe South has a bunch of pirates. It's only 12 heavies. We got 27. Let's try it. Somehow they have way more combat width than me. Don't take a prestige hit, that's fine. Well, that didn't go so well, but that's okay. A few heavies is not a big deal for us. Hey, look at what Furlhoss did. These dudes don't even like us and they're out here doing good work. Alright, what's the diet want? What kind of delicious food are we having? Humiliate Chorrel. Give the priest privileges. Build an armory. Let's build an armory. That's easy. Building's that. That's this building. There you go, buddy. So I know Homie's army is coming out here to get me. Come on, I need you to fall for it. Looks like they're actually going after Forohast's little army. Just okay by me. This year without winter modifier is just brutal. Oh, that's bullcrap and you know it. I guess we're loading. That's so stupid. We should have won that. Or rather, my army shouldn't have got stack wiped in the time it took us to move out there to fight them. That's dumb. And you know it's dumb, game. Why are you doing this? That's fine. We should have done those, like, assaults sooner. That's on me. So, let's reload. However far back we lost. Let's find out. Now they get to stack wipe me, but I don't get to stack wipe them? That doesn't even seem fair. That seems anti-fair. There, we've now cut that off, so that's a good thing. Ooh, little squish, we'll take it. Vladimir, are you just spending all your points? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, we can help with that for sure. Oh, look at that, Normar. You know, if the vassal swarm was over here, this war would already be over. Old Sword, okay. What a name. Old Sword. That's where I want to live. I think Shornhelm might be running out of manpower. Which is like the one thing I don't have a problem with. That's some good war exhaustion. Let's see, up here. If I just give all that to Hoffinger. I mean, they'll go for it. And war reps and 3,000 bucks. I mean, that seems like a pretty easy choice. Now let's see. I want to take these guys and bring them over here. Then I want to sneeze. I have to very carefully do this guy's path. So we don't end up in any of our own territory. Nope, so it's going to go into my own territory. It's like you don't understand your own pathing rules, game. Okay, something like that. It'll take them like a year to march there. That's fine. And then this stack. Let's just go that way. Okay, so what does that bring us to? Aside from a lot of defeated rebels. Transport fleets. Bring that over here. We are pretty far over our force limit. Wow, okay. Didn't expect that to be the case. Bring the heavies over there. Nah, see, Shorestone, you think that I've got like cores that you should have or something, and I don't believe that's true. Is Kind's Grove just literally allied with all my enemies? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's give people a little bit of peace. They need to get their war exhaustion down. Where's Arcthzand? No. There's no way I'm gonna, like, make you, like, let you join me. That's silly. Elizvar, is your Nordic empire full of Dwemer that are advising your king? No? Yes. Okay. Hey, Cannibal Cat. I don't know when that popped up. I just now saw it because I just now looked at my left monitor. We have been, well, I won't say it was a super successful war, but it was sure a war. Let's see, you. And we need to drop stuff, right? That. Okay. A bunch of money for a couple of clicks. Or spend money to... Yeah, let's do that. You want a trade depot? Okay. Easy peasy. Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that because we can turn them into a vassal. Already improving with them. What other influence states do I have out here? Because war never changes. That's why there must be war. If you don't like that answer, I got a few other ones I can give you. As I channel my inner Groucho Marx. Oh, I'm trying to click on this guy. There we go. We actually are the glass armor bandits. It's kind of amazing how that happened, but it's also true. We are the glass armor bandits. We fought Marak. He decided he was going to take over the country because he woke up, and we crushed his cult. It's all good. It is all good. You know, I think our homeboy out here ought to be able to fight that war pretty much on his own. Yeah, let's work on making them happy. And let's go ahead and start this war, and we'll let the Roskrians go deal with these guys. Oh no, you didn't have any reason to stop drilling. Keep drilling. And up here, I kind of want to embrace the, do the really hostile one. I think that's a bad idea. We are actually going to come in here and do this, maybe? Ah. We'll get more missionary strength. And here's some more of our thanes that can do the shouting and stuff. Okay, well, they got stuck there. That's fine. We'll just disband them. And we'll raise a new merc stack down here. Really, there's no mercenaries I can raise out here. There we go. This game really likes rebels. Oh, the little general I got there got really good. Ushers. Okay. There's definitely too much rebel scum out there. Where is this institution? I don't see where it popped. There, okay. So what makes this institution spread? A reading room. Okay, well we got a couple of those scattered around the Empire. So we are going to get that super slow. Alright, well that kind of sucks, but okay. I'm actually going to raise a 1 stack. Yeah, I knew I had an army over here. Anyway, as long as we're at war, all the various parts of the Empire will go fight the rebels, as opposed to one part having to deal with all the rebels themselves. So we're just swarming the rebels with superior troops. I just stay there for now. I think we're probably in good enough shape to fight this rebel stack. So very silly. Okay, delete that, and delete you. And I think I want to be a jerk to the Altmer. It's so expensive though, never mind. We'll have to get the right advisor out and just kind of make the Altmer go away. Screw the Altmer. That's a nice building. I wouldn't mind having that. With requirements. Culture group is Malrimer. Something got messed up with a lot of these things. And I don't understand it because it seems like it was that way at the beginning. Okay, get those armies rolling. You see me rolling. Reichling Independence Rebels. Oh, okay. Yeah, good, good. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm sure I'll be checking that out at some point. Oh, you know what we should do? We should take care of homie's little buddy. This guy. Really get into Telvanni territory here. We have a ban on Mazank? Why? Ah, okay. It's true, he does in fact have great news. Pile all the bodies in. And we've taken our big fort. What more can you ask for in life than taking somebody's big fort? So Skyreach, Dragstore, and Reinhold. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. I think I'm getting ready to just build a fort in every province I own. Yeah, of course. Of course. Naturally. My collection called Gates of Sovngarde you want to check out. It's got 600 mods. That's like the forever download right there. It's the mod that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Some people started downloading it, not knowing what it was, and they will download forever just because. It could be worth it, Ninja. I don't blame you. Like, get your list together of everything you ever want to mod for every game, and just go for it. Yeah, they're sieging this crap down. Yeah, have fun with that, guys. So I need Loth Na. That's the goal of this war. I got a mission that says I gotta have this. Do I have an army up here somewhere? Yeah, here we go. If you use mods, it'd be nice to just get a mod package, have new research, which mods uses a lot of work. Yeah. You know, one of the things is, as you work on that stuff, you'll get sucked into the world of mods, right? And the next thing you know, you'll spend more time modding the game than you will actually playing it. Not that I know this from experience or anything. One of my favorite mods from Morrowind from back in the day is Giants. I feel like you can stream modding it. Think about it. Yeah, it's very easy to fall into that trap of, you know, I want the perfect mods, and then you're just kind of done. Your life is over at that point. And just call it fun. Good work, Stonval. Getting your butt kicked. So my vassal has a vassal. That's kind of funny. But more peasants? Didn't they just have peasants? Like, look at all these rebel pops, man. The problem is right now, we have like the year without the sun or something applied to us, and it's just absolutely brutal as modifiers go. Where's the list of mods at? Here we go. Or I thought it... Oh, is it per province? Okay, well, we'll never find it, but there was like something that we got that was like, you now have... Everything sucks. Forever. Oh, they don't need me. They've won this. Never mess with, like, the vassal swarm, man. It just does that to you. Your army just evaporates when it runs into it. Okay, so what do I need to do here? Who has cores? So my little guy here has got cores to flip back on all this. So this goes to... What's your name? Cabal? Kebble? Kerbal? Kerbal? They got a space program! You know, the funny thing is, or maybe it's not so funny, the thing is, though, like, this war we're fighting here against all these people, like, millions have died, and it hasn't put a dent in my country at all. Clever plan. It didn't work for you, though, did it? Ooh, that's a big fort. I gotta sit down and, like, rebuild my army at some point, because we're clearly not actually faring well when we get in direct combat with people. So we're not doing it right. Come on, take the fort, take the fort, take the fort! And sink the fleet. So the war is actually over here. Instead, they're attacking my High Rock colony. This is, in fact, silly. Alright, let's go find Homie's little army that ran off. Sneak attack from the side, it's just the side that doesn't matter, yeah. This poor merc stack, we've wiped out their entire... We've killed at least 60, 70,000 of these guys. They have lost 70,000 men. This mercenary army is not making any money by being my mercenaries. They're in fact making the opposite. Does Kerbal have a core on this too? No. Who's this country? Interesting. So we could pop out a little vassal right here. We might just do that. And then I'll take Lothna for myself because I need to own it. Let's see what these guys want to do for peace. I mean, I can't make it a core. That's a little confusing. I should be able to make that a core. What other cores do they have? So here, here, and here? Okay. The people that live up here, this is technically part of Hammerfall, but these aren't Red Guards. These are kept to the original native inhabitants. They lived up in the mountain part of Hammerfell. I don't know if they persist all the way to like the modern time period when some of the video games take place. But they're like the ancient peoples that lived here. Kind of like down here in Cyrodiil, we don't have Imperials yet. We still have Aliads everywhere, and then there's going to be Needs. And these are the people that become the Imperials after they wipe out the Aliads and the Minotaurs and all that. Good stuff. I see a red dot over here, which indicates that we found Homie's army. Homie has no army, but there's a fleet moving. I don't think that's even worth like chasing down. So what do I do with Vannis? I guess I occupy it? Yeah, we take Port Tilvanus. You know, there's a lot of random, or there are several random Elder Scrolls games that aren't part of the main series, like Elder Scrolls Redguard, Battlespire, whatever that mobile game was called. The rat people live out here in Akavir somewhere. Culture map? See, there's the Saci, the Akavir. Here we go, the Rat Men. That's very obvious what they are. There's also the dog people out here somewhere. Yeah, Canis Men. Apparently the Atmorans invaded. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. How's the main part of the war going? Boy, Daggerfall is really something. I won't say it's good, but it's something. That's me being a jerk. Daggerfall's fine. It's just really brutal. Daggerfall is just super duper extra brutal. Alright, if I want to take what I have now, need 49 war score. Yeah, they'll almost take it as is. Okay, another fort or two falls, we should get it. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of these mercenaries soon. And that's okay. Let's abuse them for another assault. I'm pretty sure I've already put down Dreadhorn Separatists like 3 times here in the last, like, game year. Okay. We'll march over there and deal with them. Ooh, look at Rorikstead's army. Rolling in like a BAUS. Okay, we were keeping Giant's Coast alive. Because they were sea giants, that's right. You guys just take that peace deal? I don't really want to keep fighting. I would like this to just be over. Okay, let's get these mercs out of here. Merc stack, go home. Serpent's Nest. So I could core this myself. Or I can let Sanctum Serpent Sanctum, out as a country. I kind of like that idea. And I think the time has come to get back to unifying our actual, like, territory. We should get Skyrim back on track. Snowhawk Riverwood. Brenda Hall, Dragonbridge, Stone Hills. This is it right here. And game's chugging. Let's just get all of our troops back in the capital, and we're going to sort out better armies for everybody here. Okay, make the roads better. Yeah, let's see, where are we at? 45%? Yeah, let's seize. how we doing on the institution? What can I do to make the institution get here quicker? Got nothing up here, really. Missions. Have lots of war exhaustion. That one is never going to happen. We have too much stuff that makes war exhaustion go away. Tried harvesting some Nuremberg off stream, but kept running bandits with pretty armor, huh? So institutions are a Europa Universalis 4 mechanic of when you have big breakthroughs. So like in the base games, like when the Renaissance starts, or industrialization, like those kind of ideas. Here in Elder Scrolls Universalis, it's repurposed for, we've discovered like basic things like how to write, how to smith. We found the Elder Scrolls. We've invented money. Alchemy, which is the one that we got right now. And boy, it's not spreading very quickly at all. I thought Labyrinthian had a reading room. Okay, so it ought to start, in a few years, it'll start spreading out from the giant camp there. Why is it spreading here at the Great Lift? Can I help it? Okay, it's just the reading room bonus. So we just gotta wait. In base EU4, I could try to force an institution because you can click and do development, and that buys you progress. But development is so expensive in this mod that that's not going to work out for me. Oh man, look at this, the slow crawl and speed. Come on. Oh, there we go. That was so much like monthly processing it just had to do. Yeah, let's get this war with Starcad going. Or Sleeping Tree Camp also makes sense. Does Whiterun have claims on all this? Hjalmark. Here we go, Whiterun. They've got 3. Good enough. So this poor little country we're about to attack is actually one of the little giant encampments in Skyrim. Oh man, the game is really starting to chug. We're actually going to come mothball the fleet for a little bit. I don't think we're going to fight any naval battles. We'll put the fleet in Lydney. That way we save a bunch of money on those ships. Look at that. $60 a month. A lot of that was the AI figuring out how it was going to fight this war with all the swarm. That's just brutal. That is so brutal. So those giants are just getting eradicated, which is okay. We've got a couple giant states that are alive. Burrito Crush Camp over here, and Broken Limb Camp. Those are both giant countries. They're quite happy. Quite gianty, really. Where's Old Roldan? You're in here somewhere, buddy. Where? There you are. Yeah, and they got that, so we can never take over their country. We can revoke their free city status, though. Who's Dal Cabnash? Okay. We're just building forts everywhere. Because why not? We stole like half of our generals from other peoples, so that's okay. Oh, who is our highest maneuver general? They should be on this army. So they march the fastest. Good old Orloff Snorfin. He's snorfing, man. Ah, because they have herbs. Cool freaking deal. Okay, well we just bumped their everything up a fair bit, so we cut off a couple years from it coming out in that province. Once it starts there, it'll start spreading to everywhere around it, because there's the neighboring province bonus plus 06, and once it starts creeping, it'll start creeping and it'll just spread. It'll be great. You just got to get there. I guess I could improve my own territory. That's still going to take like frickin' ages, so if we save up enough points, we might finish and just pop the institution there. Persians. Oh, this stuff. Good, good. Glad they're coring it. How goes the war effort, guys? Oh, somebody invading Vormigera tribe? Yep, somebody is. Might be the last time we have to worry about the Vormigera tribe until we just want to go invade them. Let's just take the fleet up there. And see what happens. Left lunch, spying on us, whatever. Wait, if I look at my rebellion stuff here, it'll tell me if I still have that negative. No, it looks like the year without a sun did go away. Thank goodness. And for once, we actually won a naval battle. Isn't that amazing? Think he's going to pop him out? Try to block him? Let's go ahead and send the fleet over here to stop that. Siege of the capital? Can we just end this war? Will they just leave? No. Okay, province is under siege. Like, you got a lot of pressure on you. You want to just... No, you really don't want to end this war. Hey, really don't want to end that war. Which vassal should I be improving with? Hey, Forelhost has made it to positive liking me numbers. That's big. I didn't think we were going to make it that far. They're no longer dragon worshipping. So, there we go. And we'll just spend prestige like money, because that's what it's there for. So Forelhost is now my little Atmoran Nordic outpost. We'll get them all converted up and stuff. It will be great. Wait, they're not in the Empire? Alright, let's go with a new army template. I want to have 5 armies of 30,000 men. 30,000 seems like the new kind of standard size that I see enemies walking around with. There's 16 in the front and 14 in the back. This way the meat hangs over the bun. You know, you got a little more of the infantry out on the wings. Well, I guess it's the cavalry on the wings, protecting the artillery in the back. So first off, let's conform the template. And we'll make this, let's give these armies names that indicate where they're... Oh, actually, we should put all the Marines in one army. No, we shouldn't. So we'll make this the Army of the Rift. And we're going to principally want to keep it like down here. This will be the Army of the East. Or Army of East March, I guess. So you can just march one province up. Look how slow the game is. Oh my lord. Was this like a minute for one day to tick? All the way in, we'll go faster. Sometimes you can kind of get the game to move faster depending on where you place the camera. It just took 2 days at once. That's okay. Can just get you out of this war, that would be great. So very silly. I can't believe the game crashed, and I have no idea how long I've been muted. I'm sorry. I've been over here just talking my head off on mute, apparently. We're going to fire the game back up. Take it a minute. I apologize for the black screen. Okay, I must accidentally hit mute then, or I think I cleared my throat and I just don't remember. Come on. Come on, load. 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 Come on. Load. E4 load. I think we're kind of getting to the point where the game just can't handle what this mod is trying to do to it. So we may just be about at the point where we give up. It is a very cool mod. EU4 gets very slow after a couple hundred years of gameplay, and we're a couple hundred years of gameplay in. And this mod is slower than base EU4 because of all the effects and stuff that's calculating all the time. So we may be like approaching the end of what we can do here, which is sad. I haven't even gotten to do the thing I wanted to do yet. I mean, look how long it takes the game to start up. Come on. It's a transition that's troublesome. Yeah, good advice, good advice. Dying certainly seems a lot worse than just not existing. Come on. Please. Please. Please, sub. May I have another? Hey, there we go. Well, let's see how much progress we lost. I mean, we weren't really doing much except just waiting, so not too big of a deal. Come on, come on. You should see the size of these save game files. They're like 100 megs or something, or hundreds of megabytes. Like, that's a lot of data. Because it's not just like tracking the current state of the game. It tracks the history of stuff in the game. So, like, everything that's happened to every province is tracked. Occupations, conquests, events that affect it, modifiers that pop up on it, like, all that stuff is date stamped in there. We lost the whole war. We lost the whole war. Okay. Well, let's start the war up again. See, I was giving this land to Whiterun, right? That's you? It's okay, it's not a big deal. This is an easy war, we're just kind of on cruise control. So we're just going to let her go. Let's see, by 200, by 200. Not by 200, by 200. You're done. Done. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Let's see, 4 hosts we were going to enforce. We're just trying to remember the things that we did. Okay, well, we'll just let the scraps give us some money. Eventually, hopefully, the scraps decides to be hostile and rebel or something. Maybe we just cancel their tributary status. Either way. We'll get guys over here. We'll start reforming the army a little bit. It'll be great. And I know we're going to need a bunch of artillery, so we'll just go ahead and queue that up. Oh yeah, and we were doing dev out here. There's not the reduced dev cost edict here, is there? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. It's worth checking. Is there a dev cost advisor? I don't even know if a dev cost advisor is a thing that exists in the game. Okay. Okay, if we don't split our attention with the guys down here, we can almost pop the institution in our own province ourselves. So we're going to finish that off. That'll be our big point sink for right now. Thank you, great lifted Alfstand. You're a wonderful magical thing. Can we build more road networks? Most important building you can build, and the AI doesn't build it. Doing the training like that is good because one, it gets you professionalism, which just makes you better at everything you do, and two, it's good because it makes your army march faster, and they fight a little better too. They have some professionalism. Hold on, I need to swap back to the right view here. Let 4 Hoss be grumpy for a little while, it's fine. Getting those buildings done is really important, man, and they're like, nah, we don't feel like it. It's like, guys, if we don't get those buildings built, then we're going to be in trouble. We'll leave the scraps alone, actually. I don't care if they like me or not. I just want their money. Just pay me money, guys. Kind of like the Old Kingdom. I don't really care if they exist as part of my empire or not. And we'll keep 1 diplomat free, just like that. And then I didn't look to see if we'd already finished improving with people or not. Okay, Glenumbra. And after Glenumbra, College of Winterhold, we don't really need to, but we're going to anyway. Come on. Yeah. Okay, so let's conform our first army here. I ended up with no special units. This will be East Martius. East March. There we go. We will march these guys. Oh, we got the wrong template. We conformed to the wrong freaking template, dudes. Template. Because we hadn't made the new template yet. Okay. Now let's merge this up. This will be the Army of the Rift. March them down to like here. And then we need bodies. You know what? Let's just have them drill while they're waiting. Drilling is bad if you got a lot of rebels, but it looks like my rebels are mostly done with, and it's the rebels or my subjects that are really going crazy. get one more from this province, and then we will start queuing up via conforms everybody else. So this will be Army of the Reach. And we got this stack. Army of High Rock. And then we got this rump thing here. Which... let's get to that, so it makes 30. And this will be my whatever army. Alright. So they don't want to leave, but can we just make Sleeping Rock Camp go away? As it is, like, can they just leave? Great, war's over. Job's a good one. Okay, what other little wars should we be fighting? We should fight Stonehills. They're allied to Snowhawk and Riverwood. We'll give people a chance to go home if they want. Oh, okay, there we go. Day ticked. Oh, hey, thank you for the ad break and the pennies. I appreciate that. I'm going to take Hoddard for myself so I can colonize this. We should make Bleakwind Basin. Conquest. Okay, they will come to the war. We'll send them out. And we got a bunch of stuff here. Let's find one of these guys. Who do I want to have be my dudes? Oh, we're at war. Can we do it at war? We can. Good, let's do it. So I think Stone Hill's just gonna stop being a thing that exists. We'll give it like Whiterun these provinces. I'll take this. So I can colonize that. And then I think this is all gonna go to Labyrinthian up here. Okay, we're working on the skulls, it looks like it. Let's talk to Rift 10, as opposed to Rift Ton. How are we doing up here? We need 500 points. Whoo, boy. And I guess it wasn't obvious, this war is basically already over. Okay, Iverstead. Your hold. 6 days, we'll add Whiterun to the Make 'em Happy list. Make 'em happy. Happy, happy. The happiest hap that there's ever happened. Okay, Skulls are happy. Then we already got Iverstead, Winterhold, Whiterun, yeah, so Labyrinthian. Your next, bro. It's been a while since we went through and made our vassals and stuff like us, so this is a good time to do that. Snowhawk should just be part of Hjalmark. So we will probably make that happen. Yeah, send the Army of the Reach out to, you know, the Reach. Army of High Rock. Come on. Send it out to like there. Alright, so we got 530 stacks. That's a lot better than 520 stacks. I'm so tired of Malakath cultists popping like this. +1 naval maneuver, we will take it. That's better than not having +1 naval maneuver. That's just, that's the law. That is the law right there. So here's our new model army, and it's just going to absolutely squish this guy. It'll be a stack wipe. It won't even be a battle. What does the diet want? Privileges for the clever men. Autonomy up to get a base tax. And who's Ondo? Nah, we'll just do this one. And this is like, you pay a little now and you get a lot down the road, so... Pretty much anytime you get the chance to do something that's like free, and it gives you something, you should take it. Yeah, let's have these guys also... They need a leader? Drill, baby, drill. That's how we get oil. Oh yeah, if we can take that from them, that would be okay. Take that for myself, maybe. Where's my army? Here, you come over here. Jeez, these rivers make you have to walk in such crazy ways. Probably cheaper if I take it, isn't it? And I just give it to the people that I want to have it. Have? I dislike that not Hjalmar. Snowhawk's like map color is basically mine. Actually, no, don't drill. Come out here. And this is almost done. I'm actually going to pull that guy out. Start a colony over there. Somebody's being a jerk here, so let's unmothball the fleet. Transports out. We mothball those to save money. And then just come over here. Vassalize them? Dog Eater tribe. Okay. You know, whatever works for you, game. Sometimes I wonder about this game. Choices it makes. You know what? We have an army somewhere that's all the way over here. Well, this is the perfect opportunity for them to go down to those noble rebels. Yeah, let's get 14 more artillery in. we'll just let that play out. And then over here. Well, let's see what we can do. Alright, well they won't accept a peace, so just keep punching them. And we're going to be bad. We're going to do bad stuff here. Like this kind of separate piecing is how you get too much aggressive expansion to make people really not like you. And that's okay. I'm surprised they haven't used my bodies to assault this fort. Sometimes power and influence require knowledge of a different kind, which is blah, 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 blah. I mean, that's all good. What does paranoid do to you? I think we'll take this because we're going to do ideas. So 10% cheaper ideas sounds like something I want to have. In 2 more months we can do the clicks. Okay. This is almost done, which is nice. That'd be pretty nice. And the only people who wouldn't like me from doing it are the people who don't like me anyway. So, not really seeing the problem. Our truce is up with the Night Hollow clan. Yeah, let's just holy war these guys. This will give the vassal swarm something to go do. It's all tuned up, and our current war is not doesn't need them. Are we at war with the Wildspear clan? So we are. Ooh, and the Grey Host. Well, hey, I'll happily force vassalize these guys. Okay, River Run. I guess that's all we're taking from you this time. What an expensive province. Look how long these ticks take. Fort needs to hurry up and fall. And look at the AI streaming all these troops to the underground. As the kids say, we got this. Our ships are kind of beat up, but ours are also all warships. There you go. Something like that. Here's the thing, I don't really care if I lose ships, either, because that's just going to save me money. Which is kind of a crazy way to look at it, right? But it's a true way to look at it. Now let's get the transport fleet awake. Whew. Man. Okay, we made Whiterun happy. Who's next down the list? Let's see, Hjalmark. I think we're already getting them, but let's just double check. Yep. Hoffinger. Make them happy. Yeah, I have no idea where Aurora is or what's going on there. I don't care. These will go to Whiterun. In fact, these will go to Whiterun too. Let's see how this goes. Okay. And I need the core pottered. Oh, we forgot to take stuff from Snowhawk. Oh well. Don't care. Like, ultimately, I don't really care. Kind of like I don't really care about the expiring CBs and stuff either. It's just like, whatever. I'm out of drink. Outrage. Man, we are checking. Let's zoom all the way in. See if we can't make the speed go just a little quicker. There we go. That's helping. Exactly. You knew what I was thinking. I think that's good enough. Let's get these guys. They're landing on that, so we will come over here. Culture Dragon. That's interesting. We can have our Dragon Cultural Preserve right there. That'd be something. Yeah, we'll have to... You can either wait, what, 2 years or do one click? We'll do one click. Come on, fall. Fall. That was not fall. And this little sneaky island out here, I have to have this. They got a nice wonder. Nice project. My kingdom for that all Marines thing I keep talking about doing and they never do. That'd be something. Come on, fall, fall, fall. Alright, well 64% of the time it happens 100% of the time. I guess if we leave Reach, we don't really need this little preserve, do we? There, we just make them go away. Life is good. Oh, lordy. How long is it going to take you to get there? Another 2 weeks. Oh, there's no, okay. Kind of a bummer. Interesting. All right, well, we've made some bad decisions at some point there because we couldn't know the future. Come on, game. There we go. Whoa. Akavir and Sulfura. Nobody even knows who you guys are. Huh, okay. Anyway, we're just gonna stay at war. Keep fighting people. Okay, we just scooped up the 30 stack. Beautiful and wonderful. Oh, wow, that was quick. I'm surprised the rest of Solitude's army isn't down here. Like, that feels kind of weird. I guess I just don't see these guys as a threat. Yeah, have fun marching wherever, dudes. And then the game crashed. Alright. We're crashing off a lot, so I'm gonna call it here, and I gotta think about if I want to keep playing. Like, I'm enjoying just like absolutely crushing everybody, but we have kind of done pretty much everything I wanted to do except for fight a big war with Chorrel. So, you know, we might come back and do that. Let me get you something to look at while I'm talking. So that might be like the next thing we do, and then we just call it at that point. Like, we fight one more big war, because we've crashed like 3 times today, I think, and that's a lot. Well, take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, for whatever you got going on. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye. Boom, look at that thumbs up right there.